Well, welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM, episode number 118, and quite possibly this one might be the last on, not the last ever, but the last on 018, because since the devs have indicated that the way they're doing the number 1.0 release, and this is just a few hours before the 1.0 release, the way they've indicated how they're doing it tends to suggest that it won't break any mods, so we should be able to go on the actual 1.0 release basically immediately. I did forget to upgrade some other mods, but maybe I'll save that, especially TSM, until... no, I need TSM now. Oops. Escape. Save game. This will be 118 that we're into. Quit mods. Updates. I don't know what the max rate calculator update is, but we're a few versions behind. There's 3 versions of Train Supply Manager to do, so let's update TSM, and I can show you some of the new stuff if we get to it. I'm not entirely sure if we need it or not, but yeah. Does take a little while to reboot, but a few quite nice things that I think people have wanted for a while have been added to TSM just before the 1.0 release, including full blueprint support, which you can turn on and off through mod settings, and the weight conditions have been added to when you set up a new priority, you can specify the weight conditions immediately. All right, let's continue. So yeah, just to show you, for example, if we needed a new priority, let's pretend we wanted fish tanks for some reason, you've got the weight conditions immediately. We're not going to do that though. Yeah, it's gone. And the other one is when you do a blueprint. I don't know if I have all the stuff I need for a blueprint. No, we'll worry about that later. But basically, you can go to settings, mod settings on map, full blueprint mode, and you can enable that. And then when you take a blueprint, the entirety of the requester lamps as well is added into the blueprint, and it all gets copied. So those are the 2 main things and all those updates to TSM. Now, what did I come here for? Yes, we're out of saline water, so I took the opportunity between episodes to build a saline salination plant, which we could place, I guess we could place it sort of here. Just to, oh no, that's not the sort of water that I want. It's this water. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. This is just to save a little bit of space because I might find it important soon. And out this, we need to choose the recipe for saline water, and I want to add this back in here. Oh, and you need some of whatever that is, the seeds or whatever. There we go. So that will enable this process to continue. Now, the other thing that we were wondering about was where we might get ammonia. And then I realized that it's not that far down here. Well, I mean, it's some distance, but it's not that far to get to down here where we have a plentiful supply of ammonia. So I might just run pipes What sort of pipe are you? Stone. Okay, yep. Of course, you don't quite work. All right, come over this way then. Is that going to work for me? Probably. Right, from here I probably want some nice way of getting it up here, so I might just use a little bit of landfill, maybe a little bit fatter brush than that, and fill in a bit of space accordingly. Something like that perhaps. This is because we're trying to get to this guy. We need the crystal seeds. That needs the seeded dish. That needs alien bacteria, which needs alien spores. We have the alien spores already. We need the calcium carbonate, which needs red cellulose fiber, which needs red algae, which needs ammonia gas, which we get from here. And it needs thermal water. We need to produce steam as well. Right. What are we going to do to produce steam? I don't think we're already producing steam. We just need a product that has an energy content. Do you have an energy content? No. What about you? No. Doesn't look like it. Energy content. I could always just get some carbon delivered here. Might be the easiest way. Still trying to load up. Well, at least the accumulators are recharging. That's at least a positive sign. But not much of this charcoal is making it through to load the train. Ooh. We have a blockage here for some reason. What would that be? 100, 100. Mineralized water, purified water, O2. There's no sulfuric wastewater, so that's not causing a problem. There's sulfuric acid. You guys are simply not doing what you need to be doing. You have crystal slurry. I don't... oh. No, it's not like there's a blockage of stone here. There is actually a tiny bit of room in both of those, believe it or not. I don't know what's wrong over there. Where am I right now? I'm way over here. Okay, well, we're getting sidetracked again, but you know that's how it works in Factorio, especially when I play. So we're going to go and see what's going on over by the crystal catalyst and red gem manufacture. Which fortunately isn't that far away. Oh yeah, they're struggling a bit still to get filled. Why are you not running? Well, it's not actually you that I have a problem with. Why aren't you running? You don't have any charcoal filters. How come? You've got 10. Oh, you've got no charcoal. That makes sense. There's no charcoal getting past here, so it stopped running. Yeah, I mean, this is another reason to be on nuclear, right? Because then we don't have this drag up here. Oh, there's still quite a lot that we want to put on these trains too. Is anyone waiting for you? No, not so much. Oh, well, at least mystery solved. That might be currently the only way that we can actually get a valid fuel source, unless I make a whole chain of this, which seems a bit excessive. Or try and grow trees here just so that we have a fuel source, which also seems a bit excessive. It wouldn't be impossible though. Rather than add to something that's a bit awkward. We already have ingredients for growing trees. This sort of arrangement, arboretum and seed generators. I mean, I doubt I'd even need that many. Let's look at this option. Where's the arboretum? Is it in here? Arboretum, I can build 2. So I'm looking for wood. I'm going to need iron if I go this way. Because this makes trees, then we've got to cut the trees, so we need something that can cut the trees. Oh, angels, we need this crap, so we need iron. And it's got to be the plates already, which we don't have. Fine, we just, I'll just keep these in reserve. We'll probably need them at some point. I will send a carbon train to somewhere else. How are you doing? It doesn't look like we're getting any carbon past these greedy things. Okay, we are getting some, just not very much. I don't have any good option. Wood. Tree. Huh. If you had crystal, you wouldn't go through your wood too badly, and you get 7. Crystal tipped gets 7. Oh, you get 7 anyway. That looks like it may have changed. What's the energy content of the wood? Doesn't really say. I should have wood in here somewhere. Those are just the recipes. I don't know. It didn't tell me what sort of arboretum. Sorry, not arboretum. Tree. I don't really want to make nutrient pulp, and I don't want these other things. Although we should probably look at them for future. I think I just want that. So what's tree seed? I've got 3 recipes. Any generator will make tree seed. Temperate. I already have a desert seed. We'll use that then. Do I want it over here, or do I want it over... what are we making down? I don't even know what we're making here anymore. Beans. So I need to make soil, which I think I can make from sand, right? Fine, we'll use you. Soil. Mud compost. Sand compost. So we need the compost. Can use wood to make the compost. Or even seeds to make the compost. Or any of these products. It obviously means I need a composter. Let me, what is this? This is just a basic transport belt, okay. I actually meant to have it one further forward, never mind, it's here now. So you'll make compost for us. Oh, what's the rest of the tree? Forgetting you've got to do Control F. Tree. Has to be soil. Soil, soil, soil. Soil. Oh, soil from sand. Sand and compost, that's right. And we just need a standard standard one of these, which we are missing basic components for, mainly iron. Alright, let me get some iron. That's the wrong sort of product. Iron is down here. There we go. We'll get one of those. It's probably way beyond what we actually need. And I'm going to want another stack of iron, so let's grab one. We have the arboretums. That should basically be it, I think. Unless I want to post-process the wood into a higher level product. So you're going to make soil. Sand and compost. You're going to make soil, but you're going to do it up here. And we need our desert seed generator, which is going to make tree seed. Tree seed. There's your water. There's your soil. And some arboretums. You're not doing that one. That will do. Not sure why trees need power. Maybe it's because they need artificial sunlight or something. We will go along here. What sort of water? Just water. What are you? You are water. Soil. Seed. Somehow I managed to miss that one spot just there. We can expand this way if we need to. You can chop trees into wood. I think I need 2, right? I need 1 to make additional saw blades. As and when we need it. Yes, 1 chops wood, 1 makes saw blades. We don't need a very sophisticated machine for the saw blades. 1 of these will do. So, you're making saw blades. These guys. So some iron plate can go in there, 1 stack. Which means you also need 1 of these. Pick up from there. You're going to place there. Power. And we need to feed this basically directly into a boiler. That's the sole point of it. Oh, this doesn't need to keep making these forever, although maybe that's its point. Basically, you will, when saw blades, less than 10, that's when you'll activate. So you're not going to be needed for a while. Yes, this process is quite slow. You just need some water now. Yeah. Perhaps a good old titanium pipe to the rescue. No idea if a brass one would have done, but there we go. We have steam now. And we have ammonia. What exactly are we trying to do? We are trying to get to seeded dish, alien bacteria, calcium carbonate, needs red cellulose fiber, needs red algae, thermal gas needs lithium salt plus steam in a thermal water extractor. Okay. So let's have a look. Thermal water extractor. I would have thought they would be in here, but perhaps not. Thermal water extractor. These things. Thermal water bore. Thermal water extractor. Ah, okay. I need some titanium resources. That's a change. Change of pace. From our usual requirements. Can we make it now? Thermal water extractor. Yes, we can. I'm not sure how many of these we need. I'll just make one for now. I should have gone the other path. Thermal water extractor. Where's it gone? Thermal water. There we go. Oh, good grief. This is quite a large contraption. Steam is up here. Maybe we'll shove this here. Lithium salt. Okay, so there's only like 2 recipes this thing can possibly do. This is the lithium salt. Drop there for speed efficiencies. How come I've got all these trees? And you make 100 thermal water. Very good. Okay. So, what do we do with all of this stuff? We can breed red algae in algae farms. I have no idea how much we need. Let's do that. So we need ammonia to come in up here. So if that's where we want the ammonia, okay, now we're making red algae really slowly. But at least we've got room if we need to add some more machines. I'm not sure how well I've laid this out so far. It's quite possible it's not particularly good, but anyway, we'll learn from our first laydown. Red algae needs to go to red cellulose fiber, which I think it just needs a yes, one of these crafting machines. I will put it here for now. Okay, so we've got our red cellulose fibre. That becomes calcium carbonate in a liquefier 3 from the looks of things. Since we always have a supply of liquefier 3s. Calcium carbonate, there you go. That's it. I don't know why it's a liquefier when there's no liquids being added, but maybe there's liquid in the cellulose fibre, who knows. Okay, so we have the we have that one. We have this one from here, and we need hydrochloric acid. How many recipes for hydrochloric acid are there? I don't think we have a whole lot of spare salt, to be honest. Hydrogen chloride. I think this is our best option because we can get the chlorine from saline water. And it's going to make some sodium hydroxide. Of course, we have to have some byproducts. Okay. Electrolyzer. Should have an electrolyzer 3 in here. There we go, an electrolyzer 3. So, where do I want to put this? Maybe up here somewhere, out of the way a little bit. What sort of water are you? You are saline water. Okay, good. Oh yes, the other thing is I actually only want this saline water to add when it's topping up. I don't want it just doing it all the time, because we have saline water that we're trying to get rid of. That's water, that's not the saline water. That water is allowed to go there all the time. The saline water, on the other hand, needs to be a top-up valve so that we can get rid of our other saline water. I forgot about that little piece of the puzzle. So you are going to be making that one. Okay, so we're going from chlorine and hydrogen, 50 each. This, of course, isn't 50-50, is it? No. We have excess hydrogen. So we're going to need to flare off excess. Overflow valve. I may need to start capturing some of these excess hydrogens and things. Because basic circuit boards. All right, let's go back and get some more stuff. How are we doing for time? Hopefully I can get this basically finished. I'd like to do that. Where are these circuit boards? There we go. So flare stack. So what is it made in? A chemical plant. While we're here, we may as well try and get a chem plant. I'll go with chem plant 2. So that gives us hydrogen chloride. And from there, with purified water in another chem plant. All right, let's make a second chem plant, Mark II. And we're trying to get to egg. So we can now finally make the alien bacteria, but we need another algae farm. We can only make an algae farm 1 at the moment. What are we missing for 2s? We're missing iron, we're missing stone brick, all sorts of the basic resources. So I think I would like to top up. I can turn that into a 2. I'd actually wouldn't mind actually turning the other one into a 2. I'm not sure what we're going to be short of at the end of that. Maybe I'll get some more iron while we're here. Okay. Flare stack. It gets rid of the hydrogen. That's not how I want that to work. We have our chem plant 2, which feeds into another chem plant 2. Hydrogen chloride, okay. This is how this works. Okay, so you are making hydrogen chloride. This probably needs more space. Hydrogen chloride gas. Okay, so you, I want to make not that. That one. And we need some purified water. I know I'm making purified water somewhere here. There you go. There's some purified water. I wonder if a lovely titanium pipe would suit our needs here. Almost makes it by itself. That's very good. So you're making hydrogen this one, hydrochloric acid. Okay, so now algae farm. I'm going to take this Mark II and I'm going to whack it in here, because I kind of figure we'll need it to be as good as that. And I'm going to make another Mark II algae farm. If this ever finishes. I'm going to spy nuclear, see how that's going. I noticed at the beginning of the episode that this got topped up. We now have 10. So we're 1/4 of the way. I guess I would say that was slightly disappointing. How far are we away from another delivery? We're like halfway. You don't seem to be going very fast. The bobmonium being held up for some reason. Not enough purified water getting through. I might have to look at that. Anyway, so yeah, hydrochloric acid. Algae farm 2. Now, you are... what are we doing? We're making alien bacteria. So, alien spores and calcium carbonate. The calcium carbonate is down there. But it can be sent up to there. What I could probably do is just have this connect in this manner. Hang on. Alien spores. Why does it have a tank? There's something else that needs to happen. Oh, it comes in the other side. Right, so this is incorrect. We don't need this after all. You can go there. You can pick up from there. Oh, and up here, just to stick with our theme, you can drop off there. Using the bobs is what I mean by the theme. The bobs, angled thingamybobs. The bobs. And you can come out to about here. Looks like we're about to run out of pipe. Yep, just before we get this happening. Okay, let's get some more pipe. What is the next step? So this gives us our alien bacteria. So we need to make the substrate dish. Oh, good grief. Cellulose paste. At least we can make use of the sodium hydroxide, I guess. What the hell? Oh, Angel, why do you do this to me? Okay, we're not going to be able to finish this episode, clearly. This is an insanely long chain for some reason. I'm not even sure it was Angel who did this to me. So I think from version 18, there's some other guys who are doing... Is it Lovely Santa and someone? I'll have to look it up. Good modders, but obviously with a slightly sadistic streak. What are we looking for? We're looking for pipe. I'd like to think what we're throwing together here actually makes some sort of sense, but I'm not sure that it does. Alright, we are now making alien bacteria. Yes. What about Petri dish? That's just glass. I'm not going to be making glass here, I'll tell you that for sure. Cellulose paste. Where are we making the sodium hydroxide? One of these things makes sodium hydroxide as a byproduct. You do. That's good. So, sodium hydroxide, chloromethane gas. Okay, we have chlorine. Methane. Petroleum is basically methane according to that conversion. I'm gonna see if somewhere in my factory I'm doing much of the hydrocarbons. We have methane somewhere. That's ethane. Pretty sure we're making methane somewhere. Ethane. Ethane? What's this one? Ethane. I thought there was somewhere we used methane. Acid gas. Methane, ethane. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Methane. I don't think we're doing that. Methanol, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, well, that's what I want it for. Alright, how do you make it? Natural gas liquids. I was sure I was using it somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be the case. That's raw gas. That's natural gas liquids, and that's methane. Methane. That's actually a full tank of methane. We are actually using some methane, but not enough. Let's just see. Methane. Yes, it's one of these science components. But I could I could have a gas train come in here and pick up some methane. That is probably my best option. So having a completely full container of methane, it's probably meaning that, well, this one, yes, this one is not emptying because it cannot, and that means we're not really using acid gas at the moment, but we're not really able to, even if we could, because of the methane jamming up, but we have another use for methane. So I guess we'll make the methane gas in the next episode, which might be on version 1, but then again it might not, because I might need to get it done sooner. But I'm going to call the episode here, and next episode we will set up our methane production so that we can start making this paste. It doesn't look too difficult. Cellulose fibre can be made off just about anything, so we'll see about that next episode. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.